Cheers, everyone. We are live.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Man,
Yeah, John
it is
Grant.
prize night. It's prize night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I get so excited about that. It's a culmination. We wait so long to see who's going to win.
I know it.
And yeah, it is prize night. Cheers. We have, man, I saw Lori was here earlier. You're here, of course. We got Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic in the house, Sugar Kitty, Big Daddy H, Bourbon Kitty. Did I say that already? No, I said Sugar Kitty and Bourbon Kitty. We got Jerry J, John Krantz, Peter White, Bourbon Nerd, Becca Mudtramp, and Bourbon Hunter Lee is the ones in the chat right now. That's the ones I can read.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Guys, man, I just got off work about an hour and 15 minutes ago. I was hustling. I even forgot to send Mark the link. I was like, oh man, I was over here. I was listening to a meeting over there, and I had the volume turned up on my speakerphone, and I was over here setting up my camera in the desk and getting everything organized because I'm like, hurry up. But yeah, what it was is there was a project we've been working on that we were targeting the end of February. Next year, and they said, "Nah, we're going to need you to get that done by mid-December. How about that?" And so
we had no problem. It just cost you double.
Yeah, we had a powwow on that this afternoon. Put some more hands on deck, and we'll see. The problem is some of these things are the projects we're working on. Is picture a kitchen, and say I've got 3 cooks in there. Okay, I can add a couple of more cooks, but it's not just about adding people because all of a sudden the kitchen's so full nobody can move, right? Yep. And some of this stuff you have to put the right resources on the right part, and you can overcrowd a project, and it'll just end up being slower. So I told him, I said, well, there's the right way to do it and the fast way to do it, and we'll try to balance those 2 things. How about that?
There you go.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, strong and young. I hope so. Boy, if these projects keep my brain strong and young, I'm going to all of a sudden become an infant here after a while. But I must be anti-aging on this stuff. But anyway, it is prize night, which means we're going to get a hustle on tonight because we have 2 spins at the end of it. The first one, and Marty's already down for 20 entries here tonight. And that's going to go to the next quarterly drawing and the halfway mark, but the samples tonight. So let me go ahead and play that right quick, and then we'll get the hashtags going. But the samples we're giving away tonight are these. All right. Do you want to talk about those samples there, Mark?
Yeah, I just kind of figured we'll throw in some different Texas stuff that, some people can't get a hold of. So, the Treaty Oak is fairly, that's a good Texas one, which it looked like this in the bottle. It's pretty good. I liked it. This is out in Dripping Springs, which is fairly close to where I'm at.
Yep.
And then, of course, the Old Forester King Ranch, that's their version of Texas stuff there. I'm not sure if it's got a nationwide distribution now or not, but and then the Old Magnificent Beast. I don't know if it's going to show up very good. This is called the Jackalope blend, and this is Crowded Barrel. So if y'all have heard of like Whiskey Tribe and that stuff there, this one is a blend of 75% malt whiskey that's 3-year-old distilled at Balcones. 22.2% light whiskey. That's a 15-year-old distilled at MGP, and a 2.8 malt whiskey distilled at Real Spirits. Blend of that, and it's really good.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. It took me a while to find the Jackalope one. When I was searching through images to make the little intro, I found the different Beast blends.
Yeah, but they've got some newer ones now too.
Yeah, that one was hard to find. But anyway, okay, so let me go ahead and let's do the sample or the hashtags now. Let me go ahead and play this, and we'll get this show on the road. All right, full disclosure, guys, I do not have images for all these bottles. I didn't even try because some of them, if they haven't been released yet, they don't have a picture of it yet. So they may have the label, but not the whole bottle. So I didn't even try. So because I could have found some that were released last month, but I wouldn't have been able to find for November, December, and all that. So I just have the words up here. But some of them sound intriguing. Now, these are new releases, not like this is something twisty new. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a Greenbrier. I guess they're doing a bottled and bond, and this is a new release for this year. And that is going to be, and I believe this one was already released. I believe this one was released in August. So we're now in September. But I went August through December. And I did not get the dates down on them. But there we go. We've got the GBIB on that.
Right, John.
Now, I do want to say I did post the community post this morning, and I had it ready yesterday to post, but I like posting it on the day of the drawing. So I waited till about 11:30 or so this morning to post stuff. And I posted on there. You may notice some names you don't recognize. You may notice an uptick in entries for people. That's because the channel has 3 tiers of membership. There is an 80 proof club, there is a bottled and bond club, and there is a allocated elite club. The way that works is you do not have to be present to win if you are a channel member of any tier. The 80 proof club, you get 4 entries every month you're a member for that quarter.
Okay.
So I look at the membership, I can download my spreadsheet with the members in it. And if it says 3 point whatever or more months, they get 12 extra entries that quarter. If it says 2, they get 8. If it says 1, they get 4. And if it says point something and it's not even a month yet, they don't have to be present to win, but they did not get extra entries yet.
Okay.
So that's the way that works. Now, of course, someone who's been a member for 9 months, 12 months, they get the full quarter entry. So that's the way that goes. On the Bottled and Bond Club, they get 6 extra entries per month that they're a member in the quarter for a maximum of 18 extra entries for that quarter. So this is why it's always takes me a long time to set up for this giveaway show, because I have to go through, get all, and I use like highlighted colors on people's names so I know what to give them, and I have to go make all that right. But we do have over 4,000 people. So the quarterly drawing, or not people, but entries, 4,121 entries on the wheel tonight. And I do have a separate sample giveaway for tonight as well. The one Marty's already in for 20, like I said, but we'll get to that here later. I just want to make sure everybody knows the rules, on this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we're going to be playing for about 8:15 Eastern here tonight is we're going to be spinning for the quarterly drawing. We will do the sample giveaway right after that. But I'm going to try to get through all of these hashtags before the 8 o'clock hour. Well, maybe have one or something after it, but I still have to do the put me in at 8 o'clock. So the quarterly drawing, free to enter. The sample giveaway is Super Chat Super Sticker only. And that's when we mail out those 3 samples and all that. But and you do get a couple extra entries per every $1 to the next quarterly drawing. The wheel is set for tonight for the quarterly drawing. It's always set the week before because it's just too impossible. It takes me too long to load that wheel because it will time out on you. It'll spin and time out. And then so I have to load it sections at a time. So But anyway, now that we have that out of the way, what the hell are we giving away tonight, Mark? We're giving away a 24 note nosing kit, 3 sample bourbons marked A, B, and C, or I can just tell you what they are. A virtual private tasting if that's what you want. If not, I can just tell you what the 3 bourbons are. But you will also get a glass, laser engraved with bourbon bounty on it. It's a whiskey snifter. And it's going to have a bamboo lid on it that I will laser engrave with whatever custom thing you want on there.
Yep.
So it could say,
Something
don't
like that.
bourbon. It could say, Bourbon Hunter. You know, I'm just looking there on screen. I see Bourbon Hunter on here. It could say Game Road. Yeah,
You could even do somebody else's logo if you wanted to.
you could. Now, the only thing is, I don't do trademarked images.
Oh, no
I
Nike
did
or
one.
nothing?
What's that?
No Nike swoosh or nothing?
No. I don't want to be sued. But I did do a trademarked image for one person. That was for Big Daddy H. I put Razorback Hog on there, but
okay.
that was family. Okay. If I'm profiting off of something, or the show's paying for itself or whatever, but we're bringing in, funds to keep the show alive. No trademarks, no, nothing like that. So now I'm not going to put, Kit Kat or Hershey's or anything like that on there. No Mickey Mouse for sure. But no, if you want your logo on there, if you have a logo for your channel,
like Whiskey Nose or something like that. If he wins,
mm-hmm.
Yep, that'd be easy.
Now, last week I switched up the sample giveaway, and I did 2 ounces of a sample plus a glass and a lid. So I'll be shipping out 4 because first prize is that 24 note nosing kit. Second prize is 2 ounces of anything on my shelf plus the glass in the topper. And then the third prize is just the glass with a laser engraved topper on it. So,
yeah. And it's just too bad you ain't got no Pappy on the shelf.
No. I had a chance to have Pappy on the shelf. Well, I really didn't. They wanted to charge way too much for it.
As they normally do.
Yeah. And I told them, now you so crazy.
Yeah, you can keep that bottle for $1,200.
Yeah, guy. He goes, oh, so you want me to bag this up for you? I said, yeah, as long as you're not going to charge me for it.
Yeah.
He goes, well, I can't do that.
Let's see, knock off a grand off of that thing, and I'll go ahead and bag it up. Yeah.
I told him, I said, I was talking to him, and I said, do you know what MSRP is on that? And he goes, well, I run this liquor store. Yeah, I do. And I said, then you're not even in the same zip code of MSRP. I said, I would give you twice MSRP for it, but I'm not going to go higher than that. But yeah.
I'm not giving you full secondary and then some.
Oh, I know. Okay, so we're going to spin this one. This is for 4 entries to the next quarterly drawing, not tonight. So let me go ahead and clarify that. And we will give away these first 4 entries. Good luck, everybody. If it lands, is Lori here? I know she said she was going to be
her
back.
Yet.
All right, Bourbon Bitch. So we don't have to worry about it. I'm going to write this down.
I think I still need Lori's address though.
Oh yeah, I need to get that from her actually. So I got buried somewhere. I know she sent it to me at one time. For whatever reason, I normally, when someone sends me their address, I have a folder with all the winners, and I put. Oh, she's here. Yeah, Lori, if you will send me a Facebook messenger message just with your address. I need it at the top of the box.
Yeah, that way I can get her samples sent.
Yep. And we'll get that done. Okay, the next one here is New Riff Single Malt. So New Riff now is coming out with a single malt this year.
Yeah.
I have a New Riff on the shelf, but it's their bourbon. I mean, I like it. It's fine.
Yeah. I haven't tried their single malt yet.
Uh-uh.
A lot of U.S. companies are coming out with single malts though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's easy. You know what the mash bill is.
Yep. Well, and it gives them a way to reuse some of their older barrels too, instead of having to buy
Oh,
new barrels.
absolutely. Yeah, because it doesn't follow the strict guidelines of bourbon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they can pull some of
And
their
that's
old bourbon barrels and then put the malt in it and age it for 3 years or 4 years.
yeah, instead of sending it over to Scotland and letting them put a single malt in it, just do it your
Yeah.
damn self. Yeah.
Exactly.
And you can still send it over to Scotland after that if you want to.
Yeah. And then they'll get a malted barrel.
I wonder how that
Be
would
pretty
work
different.
though. So Scotland, like in Scotland, they can use the barrel. What is it, up to 4 times or 5?
At least that.
But there's a rule there they have, and it was on that trivia. It was either 4 or 5. They can do that, but they're usually typically buying bourbon barrels, single use bourbon barrels. Now, what I'm wondering is nuance here. If I have a distillery and I make bourbon, and then I do 2 runs of single malt in those barrels, and then I sell it to a distillery in Scotland.
Yeah.
Why, are they going to do still 4 or 5 runs on it, or are they?
Nah, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you're doing malt on it, then when they get it and they put a malt in it, it's really not going to pull much out of it.
Mm-mm.
So I mean, some of that light colored scotches that you see now,
Right.
they would be even lighter and have less flavor.
Now check this out. John Kranz had a sample of New Riff single malt, chocolatey deliciousness.
Oh yeah, I like that idea.
I do like some cocoa notes in there. Honestly though, when I pick up cocoa notes in a whiskey, I'd rather it be like a darker, like bitter, than to be too sweet. And I'd rather pick it up on the finish. But I've had some really good ones that came through on
You
the
hear that
palate.
odd noise? That's rain on the tin roof.
Oh, you're getting rain on a hot tin roof, huh?
And it's actually hot, and it's still sunny outside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't see out very good, but
Yeah, I
it's
see
still
the
sunny
bright.
out there, and it's pouring rain. What we call
Oh,
isolated showers down here.
heck yeah. I got to, let's see, what is this? Whoops, wrong one. Let's see. Got to try the New Riff single malt, and it's way better than last year's batch. Okay, but it's still not as good as Westward or Old Line. All right.
Okay.
Westland chocolate. No, okay. All right, man.
Well, I got Westward. I don't have Westland.
Huh.
What are you sipping on right now? Well, your water, but in your Glen.
Oh, it's a. You remember when I was talking about the Virginia whiskeys,
Mm-hmm.
and we couldn't find any Bowman?
Turn this.
Well, this is Bowman Brothers. I found one.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is their small batch. I have the John J. Bowman straight bourbon whiskey single barrel. It's 100 proof. And then this one is the Bowman Brothers straight bourbon whiskey small batch, but it's 90 proof. So it's a little bit, I think a little bit sweeter than that one. They both have kind of a full you type of cinnamon note to them. Like it's like it makes you think of cinnamon when you sip it, but it's really not there. That's why I said a full you type of cinnamon. It's kind of a almost a pine type of bright note in there, but it draws your mind to cinnamon. But then when you really think about cinnamon, you're like, that's really not cinnamon. It's
Yeah. I went to what am I drinking? Redbreast 12 to start off with, something kind of light and fruity.
mm-hmm. Man, we played cards last night. That game was we play cards online I played with the family. And I had a few pours last night while we were playing cards, and I probably had one too many last night. So I'm trying to kind of taper down a little bit
Yep.
on that tonight. So
I only had one little ounce and a half or so pour of a lightly peated scotch.
yeah, at
And
least I didn't pull out the
this one,
the
McNair's Limerick,
oh yeah.
and it's a 12-year-old peated scotch, but it was like I think they had it about 65 or something like that was what they wanted for it, but then they had it marked down to like $34. I'm like, oh, well, I'll try that for $34. Turns out it's pretty dang good. I was
Yard
surprised.
went crazy growth. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Haven't
right.
had to mow in 3 weeks. 2 days of light to moderate rain. Yard went crazy. Yep.
Yep, it'll do it. Mine's starting to do the same thing.
Oh, it was 60 degrees this morning outside.
Oh man, that's nice.
Now it got warm, I mean, it's 73 out there now, but I mean, earlier, it was up higher.
That's what they're predicting for us coming to this weekend and part of next week. It'll be, low 60s in the morning, but then 95 by the afternoon.
Right. But I got that the Blackstone out there, and I've been wanting to cook on it. But where I set it up in the middle of the day, it's like direct sunlight right on you. So
Yeah.
I'm waiting on the fall here a little bit so I can get out there and cook on that thing.
Just leave the top open on it; it'll preheat it for you.
Ali Rosado, welcome.
there.
Hello. If you want,
Carl.
you can put some hashtags in. I put the hashtags in there earlier. If you do that over there on Facebook, it will still get you entered here for entries to the next quarterly drawing.
Will do.
And there's Ben. All right, we are going to go ahead and spin this thing. I'm spinning them a little quicker tonight because of the giveaway. So let me go ahead and share this thing out. We have 17 on there. Good luck, everybody. This is for 5 entries to the quarterly drawing. And boom, Jerry J. Congrats.
Congrats, Jerry.
All right, we got that one down. Let the confetti. I no matter how much of a hurry we get in, I'll let the confetti finish, unless it's a repeat. Yeah, I didn't realize when I did this hashtag that it kind of sounds like a camera. But anyway, here it is right here. It is Redemption Sir Lee Straight Rye. That's why I put whiskeys instead of bourbons. And the hashtag I chose was RSLR. So, like a SLR camera.
Yeah. So. Redemption. I don't know where they come up with Sir Lee, but
I do not know. I did not do research on these. I had very little time this go around. So things are getting kind of crazy at work. There we go. I see Miss Rosado has the hashtag in this time from Facebook over there. So
okay. Surly.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen things that were surly, but not 2 separate words.
I've known a few people like that before too.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know where they came up with that. If somebody wants to Google it or something, I mean that we'll take your word for it. From a surname of Lee. Well, maybe. I don't know. But there it is. I'm sure it's Googleable. Oh, Mark.
Everything is.
There's Mark lighting up his stick there. But yes, we tonight. Like I said, we're spinning a little quick tonight. trying to get and see we're already on the way into the next hashtag, and my alarm finally went off. That alarm is going to keep us honest, but if it goes off before I spin, it's too late.
Mm-hmm. Cheers, William.
And usually it's about every 10 minutes that we spin. We're going to do it about every 6 or 7 minutes tonight.
There you go. Get a little bit ahead.
Yeah, get a little bit ahead.
We're liable to hit some double spins and all that kind of stuff again.
Absolutely. And that's what I'm trying to plan for, repeat wins and things like that. If you're around in 50 minutes from now, we're going to do a put me in. So I'm just saying this for people who may not be familiar with the show. At that time, in any form or fashion, you can type put me in the chat and you get 2 free entries to the quarterly drawing. And tonight is the best night to be here because you're hitting a full quarter until the next December drawing, which is going to be on December 5th, by the way. What's that?
Cheers, Thrash.
What's up, Thrash? All right, I got to pour a little bit.
Glad to see them horses are doing good.
Now, here's another one I picked up.
That's tasty.
It is. It's very tasty. I had some last night, and I'm going to have a little more today. Probably next week when I do the sample giveaway, I'm going to do 3 wheaters.
Okay.
And this will be one of them. And no, I'm not going to do the freaking Weller Green label.
Why not?
Well, one, I don't have one. That's and I don't care to go get one. If I can get the Antique 107,
yeah,
I will. I may not have it by next week, but I know someone contacted me and said, I know where we can get Antique 107. They have it all the time. And I'm not going to tell you where. I don't care where you live. I am not telling you my secret here. But if I can get, okay. So she says okay, let's bring this up here. During distillation, alcohol is separated from the grains, used creating a flavorful backseat, which we call the whiskey lees. Yeah. Okay.
Lees, yeah.
And we add the lees, and okay, yeah, that's yeah. A technique inspired by a French winemaking process called Sur Lee, which is how you pronounce that. That's from their website. Cool. All right. Ahoy, ahoy, Groovy is here. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing really well tonight. I'm always excited on prize night. Oh, and I have the wrong thing up here too. So I usually switch the brand logo to this when it's prize night. The wheel.
There you go.
So I just switched the little logo up there to the wheel. And just so you know, let me go ahead and share this right quick. Well, first, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and spin this thing first. Then I'll show you the wheel. All right. Okay. So hopefully everybody has their stuff in. We're going to go to the giveaway tool. We are going to say good luck to all 20 entries. 2 of them are mine. And if it lands on the YouTube me, it goes to, that's YouTube me. That's Lori. So Lori gets a 6 entries right there. And then we're going to draw again. If it lands on the Facebook me, it doubles.
Cheers, Eric. And Cindy.
All right. Bourbon Hunter Lee.
There we go.
But congratulations to Bourbon Hunter and Lori for getting those entries. That was worth 6 entries. The next one here is worth 7. So here we go.
All right. What new juice is coming out now?
Yeah, let's see. Let's find out. All right. So the next new juice coming out is, Barrel's always going to come out with stuff. And there's several.
You're toasted. That's not going to be cheap.
That's not gonna be well. Barrel's not cheap anyway, and that's
No,
really not gonna be cheap.
no.
So anyway, there it is.
Yeah, that'll probably be an arm and a leg for that one.
Yeah, but see, when I think of toasted barrel, I think of roasted marshmallow. That's the first thing that comes in my head is I want that roasted marshmallow flavor.
Oh, well, since you're talking roasted marshmallows,
There you go.
go a little this, a little Penelope toasted.
There you go.
A little splash of that off in there. Yeah, just a little bitty splash.
I mean, it's
Oh, getting low.
yeah, depending on how they do their toasted barrels. No, I don't want toasted dickel. No, I don't want to. I don't want to toast my dickel, and I don't want toasted dickel. So no, but the best ones I think on the toasted barrels are the ones, you know how you hold the marshmallow on a stick right above above the fire,
Mhm.
and it slowly, like, you don't catch it on fire. It slowly does that. That's the perfect one.
Mm. Yep.
Lori, it's been a while. It's been a while since it's landed on you. But there was a couple of times though it would have landed on you, but you weren't able to make the show. So back, what was that? What's that been? A month or so ago, Mark? There was a week she wasn't here, and it did land on me frequently that night, and I just doubled all the entries for that.
The OCD marshmallow.
Oh yeah, marshmallow fluff. Yep. Now that one is over the top marshmallow. That one really is that OCD. Was it OCD 5? Is that what it's called? What I forget the name of it.
That Penelope toast is pretty dang tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I think the OCD, and that's in Tennessee. You can get that. I think it's Nashville. You can get that around there, the OCD. That is the most toasted marshmallow forward of any I've ever had.
I wonder if they just like heavily toasted it, like really left it in the heat for quite a while.
Man, whatever they do, it tastes. Yeah, it tastes like, okay. You know how they do creme brulee, right? You take the custard and you put the sugar and you take the torch on it. What OCD tastes like is if you took marshmallow fluff in that jar and spread it out like on a plate and just lightly hit it with a torch.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine it would taste like.
Lori burns hers. She likes it.
Yeah.
So does Jerry.
Oh, when I was a kid and we would do the campfires and things, yeah, man, I would sit there and burn. I would just set it on fire, and it would burn, and then I would flip it over, and roll it in my hand, and then blow it out, and I would just take all the black off of it and eat it.
Yeah,
and then I would re-roast it,
reburn it the inside.
Reburn it. Yeah.
Well, I started off with hold it just right and just get it nice, real toasty one. I did that for like maybe 2, and then after that, it's just stick it on fire, like you did.
Stick it on fire. Yeah.
Just catch it on fire, let it burn for a second, blow it out. Pull that part off. Scarf that down and burn the inside up real good.
Yep. But as I think around, I don't know, 14 years old, I think I had so much sugar in my formative years, I got burnt out on it. I just don't like the sweet stuff anymore.
Yeah. I'm not much on most sweet stuff nowadays, but I still love chocolate.
I mean, and chocolate's the worst for me. Like, I'd rather have like creme brulee. If someone twists my arm, and like I went out back before COVID, this was a long time ago. I'd go out and these vendors would take us out to eat. And man, they look so sad, like somebody kicked a puppy, sad. And they wanted dessert, and I was like, nah, I don't really go for dessert. So I didn't want to disappoint them because it's on their dime. So
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay, we can do dessert. I'll do creme brulee, but I want a double shot espresso to follow it.
Mm.
So I eat the dessert and I like the custard okay, especially if they have fresh fruit on top, the creme brulee. But then I get that in the back of my throat, that sugar, and I want that double shot espresso to wash it down. All right, we're going to go ahead and spin this thing. We're going fast tonight. I'll keep reminding everybody. But good luck, all 20 on the wheel. This is worth 7 entries to the quarterly drawing.
There you go, Becca.
Boom. That's Jerry Jones. Now that is Jerry J. So I'm going to put a plus because he already won. But he's over there on Facebook getting these entries. Plus 7. And then we're going to draw again.
Light brown and melty.
And it's totally legal, guys, if you want to tune in on Facebook. Carl.
There you go. Cheers, Carl.
All right. There we go. Carl got the 7. Congratulations on that. Now we can set up the next one. Oh, did I not let the confetti die? Good Lord. I had a double entry spin. Man, I'm in a hurry tonight. I apologize. I was supposed to let the confetti die down and the celebration to be complete, and I did not do it. Okay, here we go. The next one, another barrel.
Oh, it is another barrel. Okay.
Cask finish ice wine.
So they put it in an ice wine barrel.
Yes.
That might be pretty dang sweet.
It could be. But barrels, and barrel doesn't distill shit, right? So
they're all about finishing.
Yeah, they're getting all creative over there, trying to be relevant. So that's it.
Well, that's one I've never heard of. Finishing a bourbon in an ice wine cask.
Well, and it's coming out, and I think now we're down into they're not out yet. It's either September, October, November, or December. I mean, we already covered because I put these in order of release.
Okay.
So the first 2 or 3 probably came out in August, and now we're into they're not out yet.
Oh, Elijah Craig should be coming out with one pretty soon.
But is it a remake of one they've done before? These are supposed to be brand new.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, no,
Right.
It would be their normal, A batch, B batch, C batch.
Right. Yeah, these are. Hey, let's get excited because this is new stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying that ice wine finish just to see how sweet it is. If it's
depends on how much they want to. It depends on how many $90 they want to charge for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I don't know where they would get that barrel at, but and how long they would finish it in there. I wouldn't think it would take too long.
Well, and they don't have to disclose the finish time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right, Peter. I've tried that one, that the ice wine finish one, and then that's pretty dang good for a single malt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. That's really good.
Yep.
In fact, I think I can still get a bottle of that up to my local one of my local stores.
All righty. So we are going to spin this here in about 3 or 4 minutes. So yeah, we're well, maybe even I may have gone ahead and get through these things, man.
We can do it.
I may spin it here in another minute or so. So if you haven't done it, Peter White, you put an @ sign instead of a hashtag. So hurry, put a hash.
Missed it by
hashtag.
that much.
Yeah, missed it by that much. All right. Yeah, about another minute. We're going really quick tonight, guys. Man, that is really good. I like that Green River.
Mm-hmm.
This is really, really tasty, by the way, guys. It's the Green River Wheated.
Have you tried any of their other ones? The regular and the full proof?
No, this is the only one that I found here on the shelf.
Okay.
I went, oh Lord, a week ago. Yeah, last week. And I bought a few bourbons that I hadn't seen. Well, I was actually going and looking for Southern Star Paragon because Cody O wanted a bottle of it. And right now, we're getting ready for the fourth quarter dump, you know.
Oh, there you go, Jerry.
Oh, Antique 107, 89. Those I had points with him. Cool. All right.
It's 89 minus 25.
Minus 25.
Well,
Yeah. Man, that Antique 107. Now, I like, of course, I'm going to say this, but some people charge $1,100 for CYPB. I'm going to tell you, I like the CYPB better than the Antique 107, but the Antique 107 is fine. All right, we're going to spin this thing. I see some hashtags coming in, but sorry if you missed it. We have to get this show on the road tonight. Good luck, all 21 entries. And I see names flashing everywhere.
Oh, they did. Bourbon Hunter leases.
Becca
Met Tramp. She gets her some points.
All right. Congratulations. I got that written down. Definitely let her confetti die down before I kill it. Here we go.
Nice.
Get this next one going.
Okay.
Oh, this next one, I will be up front. I remember the hashtag. I am not excited about this one, but it is coming out. I'm just going to let y'all read.
Oh, well, yeah.
So, overpriced bourbon that is barely over 80 proof that set in a barrel a little longer.
Which
yeah, I'm not really excited about that.
No. One I won't be purchasing.
Right. Well, it depends on what they want to charge for it. I mean, I have a Basil Hayden sitting way back in the corner over there that's hidden that I don't want like people to see. But
well, I mean, for people that are just getting into, some whiskeys, it's not
right.
bad. It's just there's not a lot to it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do one thing right quick here. Whoop, Kathy Bates has jumped in. I'm gonna write Kathy Bates down, but I'm gonna play this right quick. All right. That was healthy. All right. And we got that done. I got that down. Now, I'm also going to play the samples intro because right now we have Whiskey Nose and Kathy Bates are in for the samples. The samples are super chat, super sticker only. But if you enter in $1, we'll get you 2 entries. It only takes 1 to win. But you were in for the sample giveaway tonight. You're also still in for the quarter or the halfway mark giveaway on October 24th, which is for a full bottle of Nancy Fraley pick from Still Austin. And if you don't know who Nancy the Nose is, Google her. You will be impressed. And you also get 2 entries per dollar to the regular quarterly drawing, the next one, which will be on December 5th. But let me play this right quick. All right, now I've got Bourbon Nerd down. And also, guys, trust me on this. I have a whole other screen over here Oh, there's Kathy gifting memberships. Hang on. I got to put plus down. There we go. Now, I went over the entries earlier. I want to go over the memberships again. Okay, so what do you get when you're a member? Okay, so the 80 proof club is the lowest tier. You do not have to be present to win. So let's say you lost internet connectivity right before the drawing or something, or you couldn't make it tonight or whatever. You do not have to be present to win the things tonight. What's up? Paul. Oh, Paul. Okay. And so you don't have to be present to win. That's one. But for every month you're a member through a quarter. So if you join tonight, you will be a full 3-month member and you will get 12 extra entries at the end of that. So I go through before the quarterly drawing, I add all those up. If you choose to do $1 more and do the Bottled and Bond Club, you get 18 extra entries. You still don't have to be present to win, and you get a little extra here and there on that tier. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So if people are seeing, hey, why did the entries all of a sudden like that? I see people on there that on the wheel, I don't even know who they are because they're members and they get those entries, and they don't have to be present to win. Not everybody can support the channel every week. Some people may be on the left coast over there, west coast, whatever you want to call it. And it's too early. It's too early in the day for them. They can't always make it, but they're trying to support us. So there we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and spin here in about a minute. So if you don't have your hashtag in, hurry. We're on hashtag BH10. I know I didn't make a big deal out of it because it's Basil Hayden's, but hey, it's worth 9 entries. So I see Cindy got it in there, BH10. So we are going to spin physically or mentally. Yeah. All right. Chisholm Charles over there on Facebook. And Facebook, you can enter the hashtags. It puts you in. Just letting you know for the free entry. So let me go ahead and share this screen. We are going to go ahead and spin this thing. And good luck, all 23 entries. Here we go. If it lands on my Facebook, it doubles. If it lands on my YouTube, it goes to Lori Sugar Kitty. All right. Congratulations on the 9 entries. And we will set the next one up.
Dang, Guani. All them people's birthday, really? I didn't know it was Whiskey No's birthday. And
oh, really? Happy birthday to you.
And Fulton's and Groovy's birthday, too.
Damn.
I didn't know.
We got that many people having birthdays for real?
I have no idea.
Wait, which one am I on?
Well, you just did Basil Hayden, so.
Okay, I remember now. Garrison Brothers. Now, this is not new, but it's a 10th edition.
Oh.
So, Cowboy Bourbon, 10th edition.
Okay.
Now, Garrison Brothers have had Cowboy Bourbon for a while, but I don't know if this is going to be wow you better or not, but it's probably going to be oaky.
Yeah, I guarantee that.
I guarantee it's going to be oaky. Yeah,
I guarantee it'll be oaky and probably pretty hot as far as proof goes.
Yeah.
I was watching Carlos on the Whiskey Corner last night, and he was giving away a sample of his. It was 23 or 24, and it was hazmat.
Yeah.
He's got some Cowboy Bourbon. In fact, I think I have a sample of Cowboy here somewhere. I'm not sure what the proof on that one is, but it's pretty hot.
I will just say this for anyone who may be wanting to dip their toe in bourbon or whiskey, maybe you're not a whiskey drinker, maybe you're, or you're intrigued by it. Do not start with Garrison Brothers.
No. Yeah, especially if you just I want to try a Texas whiskey. That's not one to start with.
No. Well, yeah, because Texas is hot. It draws more bitters from the wood. I mean, I'd be able to get into the show. Well, we have guests on the show from time to time. It's not our normal shtick. But no, we do have guests on the show. But normally that's planned ahead. I have a spreadsheet, if someone wants to get on the show. I do not have guests on prize night for sure. It's too fast paced for that. So
yeah, we don't have enough time to discuss anything on prize nights. It's we're jumping through stuff pretty quick.
It's clipping along. And we only have 4 more hashtags to go. So I'm going to let this one go about 4 more minutes. Now, if you want to do the hashtag, you have to put a hashtag in front of it. So you put a hashtag and it's C10E is what it is.
CYPB, what?
Yes.
Was that going?
Charlie 10 Echo is what the hashtag is, but it has to have a hashtag in front of it. Yeah. See, James Morgan put hashtag drink. Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Got you there, Guani. But I'd probably still send you something anyway.
All right. It's important to stay hydrated.
Yes, sir.
And you see me sipping on this water, guzzling it actually from time to time.
Shout out to Craggy is. James Morgan, who's Craggy is?
Craggy is as Craggy does.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I just made that up. Yeah, Chisholm Charles over there on Facebook. You have to put the hashtag. Has to have the number sign. Then the C10E.
I can come in through Facebook on my phone. I don't think you can. You can go through your phone on StreamYards though. I mean, that's what I did for a while.
Oh, you're talking about? No, you can just go to Facebook. I'm broadcasting. I'm simulcasting to YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, but I think she was wanting to like join the stream, like be on with it.
Oh yeah, I can send. I'll tell you what, Lori. On the after party tonight, I will send you the link. How about that? And you can try to jump up. I'll send it to you on Facebook Messenger, and there you go. And then you can jump up here. Okay, so we are about to spin this thing. Here we go. I'm going to share the screen. Let's get this thing on the road. Good luck, all 23 entries. This is worth 10. 10 entries to the quarterly drawing. Boom. Gawani. Look at Gawani.
Yeah. Oh, he wants a link too for later.
Okay. Yep. All right. We got that. Gawani. Now we know it's rigged. Now we know it's rigged.
Oh yeah, if Gawani's pulling one out there, come on now. And as Jerry says, hydration is key.
All right. So this next one is Peerless Cognac Barrel Finished Bourbon. I am interested in this one. This one, I like Peerless. Okay. I have a couple of Peerless. There's nothing. I don't want to put it this way, but there's nothing overly spectacular about Peerless. but it is a good, solid sipper. Like it's not gonna wow you, but
Yeah.
now I don't know about the cognac finish, but anyway, I'm gonna go start making the wheel right for the sample
I've only,
giveaway.
I've only got one, I think one cognac finished, and it's a Still Austin. They didn't. In fact, I think I got it last year or maybe the year before. That's the only one I've seen of them with that cognac finished.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I got whiskey nose in there.
Oh, Jerry says, but I watch After Party. I'm a member. If Jody's got the
If you send me, if we're friends now, okay. So this is where it gets complicated. I have two different Facebook pages. Wait, let me make sure I get this right here. I've got.
she says, oops, wrong one. Don't hit that button. There we go.
Okay.
So when she can't use her tablet because the charger's messed up, how is it that she can come through Facebook and still be in the chat? I'm guessing because we're tied in with Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
Yes.
So if you chat in Facebook, I don't think it shows up on the YouTube chat, but it shows up on our StreamYard chat, and we can like highlight it. Like, see, Jerry Jones is in Facebook right now.
Yeah, we can see both chats on StreamYard, but y'all can only see YouTube on YouTube, and they can only see Facebook on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the wheel's good right now, guys. I know we're doing sample giveaway tonight. 2 entries for every dollar on a super chat super sticker. That's at the end of the show. But I'm going to go ahead and play the sample giveaway for tonight one more time. I say one more for now. But I just want to make sure, because we have 32 people on the eyeball, I want to make sure everybody knows what we're playing for here. This is Super Chat Super Sticker on YouTube. So sorry if you're on Facebook. I don't have a way for you to give me money. But if you can make your way over to Facebook, and if you want to be in on the entry and just throw $1, you get 2 entries, and there you go. And it only takes 1 to win. So that's how that goes. But so we are up to 11 entries. We have 3 more of these things, and I'm going to save one for just after the hour.
Okay.
Because we're going to do the put me in here in about 17 minutes. But I'm going to get through. I'm going to get through 2 more of these. So I'm going to chop it in half and call it. It's we got 17 minutes. I'm going to do about every 7 minutes, and then for these next 2, and that'll save 1 for after. Maybe Gawani. I don't know. Kathy Bates did get 120 extra entries for her allocated elite membership. So,
all right, I'm gonna give this thing here a shot. I haven't had this in a long time.
What do you got?
Oh, this is Still Austin's. It's a cognac cask finish.
Okay. So the cognac came up, and you had to say, "Oh, I've got it." Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only cognac finish one that I have. So I'm gonna give this a shot. Let's see. It says 100% Texas grown grains. It's finished in French cognac barrels for 17 months.
All right. So let me give a shout out to this. I finally got my hands on a bottle of Peg Leg Porter, Tennessee straight bourbon whiskey, which means it's aged at least 2 years, if not 4. I think this is 4 years. Yeah, aged a minimum of 4 years. So
Wow.
the guy in Nashville that owns Peg Leg Barbecue,
Hmm.
um, Peg Leg Porker Barbecue, commissioned this bourbon. I'm trying to get the where it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so you can see what the bottle looks like. He is quick to tell people I was never in the military, right?
Hmm.
Because he had bone cancer and he lost a leg. But the guy's buff. Okay. He looks like a Green Beret. Yeah, at least the last time
Yeah.
I saw him. And but he's quick to tell people, hey, please don't thank me for my service. I wasn't able to serve because I had bone cancer and that's how I lost my leg. It wasn't, but if you just meet the
Oh,
guy, you think, oh my gosh, he was in the military and lost a leg.
yeah.
But no, uh, but he does support
Okay.
military folks and all that, and I like it. But really, really good barbecue. He's got really good sausage you can buy online, and he has this commissioned bourbon that he sells, and it's really good. So,
I'm gonna have to look at that. Sugar Kitty. Well, that's port nine. There we go.
well, Lori, maybe not tonight. Maybe not tonight. I'm gonna be busy here.
Well, you're right, Sugar Kitty. Big old sticker right there on the side says finished in cast finished in cognac.
Cognac.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
this is the Friday at Fred's blend from still story time.
story time. Well, okay, yeah,
Well,
but story time.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Jepson's bourbon, but it's a story time pick.
That kind of scared me at first because that label looks a hell of a lot like Malort when you.
Yes, same people. Yes, exactly. That's the same people that make Malort.
Yeah.
There's tacos, Cody O. Not yet, but we're close.
Codio. All right. So we are about to spin this thing here in about a minute or two. I see Codio got it in there. If you don't have your PCFB in yet, go on ahead and hashtag PCFB. Put that in there. And you will have a chance to get 11 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Yeah, if Sugar Kitty, yeah, I think Joseph Magnus is. It's either mainly Armagnac, I believe, which is, I guess, a version of cognac, isn't it? Yeah, it's sourced MGP,
Yeah.
but Jepson's.
Yeah. So we can relax.
Most
Yeah.
most everything is sourced MGP nowadays. There's I looked it up. What producers are using MGP, and it was like 2 pages of stuff.
Mhm.
Oh my god, everybody is using MGP. Penelope, and you name it. There's so many people.
Oh my gosh. Jerry J. He say, yeah, we have a Friday the 13th. And guess what? I have prep for a deposition. I can't go into details about it, but I'm being deposed by a legal team. And one of my prep sessions is Friday the 13th. I'm like, perfect. But whatever. But anyway, let's get this next. Let's get this thing spunt. Is it spunned?
Spun.
Whatever. We're gonna spunt it. Good luck, everybody, for 11 entries to the quarterly drawing.
That's quite good.
Bam! Oh, that's a plus.
Again.
Now we know it is so rigged.
Oh yeah.
All right, he got a plus 11. Draw again. Here we go. This is why I start a teeny bit early.
I agree, Peter White.
Mr. Mom. There it
Nice.
is.
Cheers, Mr. Mom.
All right, we got that
going in the
down.
picks now.
One more. Now this is number 2. So we only have one more after this, but I know we've been like racing through it tonight, and I don't like my hashtag on this one. I don't. It's Pudo. But I came up with it because it's Pursuit United Double Oaked Rye Pudo. All right, so there it
works.
is. But I've heard of Pursuit United. Okay.
Yep.
And a double oaked rye, I think, is interesting to me.
Well, rye's take a good finish pretty quickly.
Yep.
Man, this one here, 18 months. It's still, it's a young rye, but does not come across that way. It's got a great nose.
Now this one's going to go about 8 minutes, guys. So we have time to get the. I would if I did. I never win. Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates never wins.
Yeah. Here, pull this leg too.
But as I have said before, I know what my folder looks like. I know what my spreadsheet looks like. Yes, Kathy Bates has won a few times. All right. But Kathy Bates has also not won. Kathy Bates has come in second and third before when, we were getting away. And I know people remember things, but I have a detailed breakdown of the winners. And I can tell you there's people that have won as much as Kathy Bates on here for sure. Especially when you count the number one winners, for the first prize.
Yep.
I
think, Sparkle won the main prize twice.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. No. She won it once, but it took me 3 times to get it to her because we were having problems.
Okay, that's what it was.
Right. And it was something about
they kept drop kicking your packets across the warehouse floor.
They kept opening them up and stealing everything out of them is what they kept doing. I think those people finally got fired, but
they said, "Oh, this is from Jody." Okay, we know what he sends. Yeah. Jerry won 2 different samples in a row.
Well, right now
it takes one entry. It really does.
We only have 3 people in for the samples.
Oh, for these samples, yeah.
Yeah. So pretty good chance of winning on that.
Pretty good chance right now is what Kathy, Whiskey Nose, and
Bourbon Nerd.
And Bourbon Nerd. Yep.
So we still have to spin it, but
Yeah, chances are pretty good.
Oh, the samples. Here's the samples. Let me play this right quick. There. Those were the samples. So we got Treaty Oak, Magnificent Beast, the Jackalope, and Old Forester King Ranch.
King Ranch, yeah.
That was released for Texas.
Yeah. Well, I think last year it was Texas only. You had to be in Texas to get a bottle of it. I think this release, in fact, the one I got now is the 2024 release, and I believe it was more nationwide.
All right, I got Bourbon Bitch down. And Cody.
Cody was in there too.
Oh yeah, I got him. And I need to go make the wheel right. Oh, there's Jerry J.
Man, I think the next one samples I get are, I think I'm going to do an Irish and a Scotch and a peated Scotch.
All right.
Something different.
Okay.
Well, that cognac finish is quite nice. Some nice legs to it too.
Okay, Bourbon Bitch is in. Cody O. I'm not gonna type all that. I'm just putting Cody O down here. I'm not doing tacos teriyaki.
Teriyaki does not go with tacos. That's just wrong.
Well, it says and.
Oh,
Yeah.
or
I
maybe
get
and or. Okay,
Or.
I can see
I'd
that.
rather have or.
Teriyaki is okay by itself, and tacos are great by themselves. But tacos and teriyaki.
All right. Wheel's good. Wheel's good. The wheel.
Exactly, Jerry.
Le wheel is good.
Oop. That one takes one to win. You're right.
That is absolutely right. All right. Now
Cool. Yeah.
we are at 7:55. I'm going to let this go just a little bit longer here
I
because
know a joke like that, Cindy.
we are on the last one. Man, I haven't seen Cody O in a minute, but Cody O's got a lot of entries on his wheel tonight. I can tell you that.
Yep, I agree, Kathy. I mean, and some stuff you don't know that you actually like it until you try a sample of it, because you're not going to go out and buy a whole bottle of some of this stuff, and because you don't know what it is and you haven't tried it before.
Yeah, and if you do that, if you go out and try to buy a bottle of everything that you haven't tried, you're going to spend
Oh my
$500,
goodness.
$600, $700. Well,
Thousands.
and then, well, I'm saying that's conservative. Like I'm going to try some here and there.
Well,
And then all of a sudden you open it and you're like, oh my God, I hate this. It's a drain pool.
Yeah.
And you find yourself trying to swap with somebody for something.
That was the first time that I got a bottle of Lafroig 10, which is a heavily peated scotch.
Uh-huh.
I tried one little sample, and my buddy was with me, and he tried a sample, and we were both like, oh my God, this just smells like Band-Aids and hate. It's horrible.
Saying that shit.
And that's what his saying. But my thought of it, my first initial nose and everything of it, I was like, this smells like somebody had a wound, sprayed it down with iodine, stuck a Band-Aid on it, ripped the Band-Aid off, threw it onto a fire that was on the beach, and then put it out with salt water.
Yep.
And then sifted all that into a filter, and then poured some decent whiskey through it. Because it was like, oh my God.
At least they poured decent whiskey through.
Yeah. I mean, it was a decent whiskey, but God, the nose and everything else was just like, oh, this is horrible. How can anybody drink this? I give it to my brother, and he said the same thing. He tried it. He's like, oh my God, this is horrible. And he's like, he talked to his neighbor who is a Indian guy from India, and he's like, I love Lafroig. So he's like, there you go.
I have to say this right quick. Teresa La Guerra. I love saying that. Anyway, so we're going to share this screen. We are going to do the Pudo here. Good luck, all 27 on the wheel. This is for 12 entries to the quarterly drawing. 12.
All right. Entries. 12.
Oh, that is Lori plus 12 because it's the dang, Lori. She's got an 18 tonight. Check her out. Now, Lori is visually impaired. So if it lands on my YouTube entry, it's very difficult for her. Peter White, it's very difficult for her to put these hashtags in correctly. That's why I do that. So that goes to Lori. And then congratulations, Peter White, on the 12. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to set the next one up, but I'm not going to post it yet. Let's see.
I want to say Peter White is in the UK. I think James Morgan is too.
Oops. I messed that all
up. I'm not
up.
positive on that. Now, there's a question for you guys over in the UK. Can we ship stuff to y'all over there? Or is it like
you can. You can.
Yeah.
Do you want to pay for it? No.
Was it like extra?
Oh my God, dude. It is crazy.
Oh, Peter's a Canuck. Okay. Sorry.
All right, guys, it's time. Mr. Great Shot's going to take over the conversation because it's start. Put me in. All you have to do is type "put me in" the chat. Everybody gets a trophy. Everybody. Yep. This is like one of those little participation trophies. Every little kid on the T-ball team
field.
gets one. All you have to do is just type "put me in the chat," and I'm going to start writing names down.
Don't forget to put Ben in way deep.
Yeah, I'll get to it. I got to write you and Lori down first, and then I can
Sugar Kitty. Oh, that's
all
funny.
Right.
Oh, well, heck. So what are y'all sipping on tonight? Anything? I would think that y'all might be sipping on a little something tonight. What did I put? Oh, this was this Still Austin. Man, I think I'm going to do a big old sampler of Still Austin next time, or one of these times coming up too. Or maybe instead of a 3 sample, I may do a 4 sample and put all 4 of the bottled and bond in there. Oh, Pancho sipping on Basil Hayden. Well, that'll be all right.
Sorry, I apologize.
I used to like some Basil Hayden a little bit occasionally.
It's so weak though. It tastes like watered down tea.
Getting into sipping whiskey neat.
Yes.
That's one that you can start off with. It's not going to like burn your face off, or it's not too high proof, and it's not too many odd notes going on in it. So you can actually sip on it, and it's not going to whoop your butt.
No, it's a good one to start with, for sure.
Natty Ice is making fish tacos. There you go. That'll work. James Morgan is sipping on the Westland Sherrywood. Wetland Sherrywood. I don't know that one. Oh, punch. Yeah, it's a work night. Can't have much. Okay, Westland from Oregon. Okay, I don't have that one. I got a Westward, which I'm not really sure exactly where that's from. It's a single malt whiskey. Let's see here. Where is this thing from? Portland, Oregon. Well, you got Westland from Portland, Oregon. This is a Westward from Portland, Oregon. What the heck? Is it different ones? What the heck?
I'll tell you, I'm able to abbreviate a lot of these because I know who they are, but there's some folks here that I'm having to write the whole thing down.
There you go, Kathy.
Oh, now the Jerry Jay,
thanks, John.
That doesn't work. You can't do the 2 put me ins on the Facebook. You can do it for the hashtags, but not for the put me in.
That's all right. The give us here just a little tiny pour and see what this is like. I've forgotten what it is. Obviously, I haven't drank much out of this bottle. Oh, that's different. Holy crap.
Man, we are setting a record tonight.
Lori's drinking cheap ass beer. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with no cheap ass beer.
Except for I quit beer altogether.
Taco, I'm in Portland. What's it called? Westward? Yeah. No. Yeah, what I've got is Westward. Yeah, it's in Portland, Oregon. There you go. Codio, this is what the bottle looks like that I have. Now, this is a pick. See, it's got this big old like placard thing on the bottom of it there, but this is a different pick. This is a single malt whiskey. It's definitely got some malty note to it. It's some pretty good color though.
Yeah. So is Westward good?
Yeah, momentarily. Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Okay.
It's got a little chocolatey note to it.
Oh, okay. I was just about to ask you, is it mostly just wood sugars or are you getting anything else? And yeah, you gave me the cocoa note. Okay.
Yep. Right. It's definitely sweet.
but
And it's
not
got
too
that
sweet.
cocoa nib note to it.
Right. They're a little bitter cocoa. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it tastes sweet though.
Well, yeah, but that's the underlying sweetness. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the underlying sweetness of the malt, I guess.
probably. All right. So let me read these off. I'm gonna read off all of the put me ins. It's highly possible I could have missed somebody. So I'm gonna read these names off. If you do not hear me call up, let me write uncensored in here, bourbon, before I start reading these off. Okay.
Yeah, I agree, James.
So deep it leaves. Okay. All right. Mr. Great Shot, Lori, Steamfire and Ice, Cody O, Gawani Ostinaco, Kathy Bates, Jerry J, Big Daddy H, Jerry Arbaugh, which is RQ99, by the way, Mike Brock, Sugar Kitty, Gandy Rhodes, John Kranz, Wooden Metal Garage, William Hall, Mr. Mom, Poncho 502, Bourbon Bitch, Carl, Bourbon Kitty, Becca Mudtramp, Peter White, Bourbon Hunter Lee, Bourbon Nerd, and Whiskey Uncensored. If I did not call your name, I do not have you in or down for your 2 free entries. Just all you have to do is type put me in the chat, and you're in for 2 entries. There you go.
Question there. Since Shane, I should say Shane, Mash and Metal, he's taking a hiatus for a little while, so I think Whiskey Uncensored is going to go back to Friday nights.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna stick to my little Thursday. Like I like having what I used to call the scrub spot, right? A long time ago, because nobody wanted it. So I kind of took the out of the community I was in, I kind of took the Thursday nights, and I've gotten so used to it. I'm like a OCD type person, so everything has to be like almost like Rain Man. I got to have 6 fish sticks, cut one in half and I'm good, type thing. But I love my Thursday night.
Yeah.
But it gives me the whole Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then, Friday evening, I can start building the nosing kits and things like that and be done by Sunday. Okay. Whiskey Nose, type put me in the chat. Hurry.
No worries, Marty. You were here early.
You're in on the man. You've got 20 entries and blah, blah, blah. Just type put me in and you get your Whiskey Nose entries there.
Hey there, Tater
Dom. There it is. Now, the put me in goes till the end of the show. All right.
Yes, sir. You just may have to like highlight it or something like that. All in caps, whatever.
Make sure you put it in all caps or something if it's after. Now, I'm going to put stop, put me in.
Not yet, Ben. We're working on it.
But that does not mean put me in's over. It goes till 8:30. And of course, if y'all are familiar with this show, we end at 8:30 on the dot.
Oh, and real quick, Tater Dom, I'm going to be going to that little store you pointed out to me tomorrow. So hopefully it works out good and I get that 1 bottle or 2 bottles. Barrel Craft Spirits 13-year gray label bourbon. Oh, that's another one they're going to charge
a barrel
for. They're coming out with way too much stuff, aren't they?
Well, that's all they have. They procure all their bourbon and they finish it and they do fancy smancy shit with it. Yeah.
Well, at least they got a decent age statement on it, though.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, 10, 12, 13, 14-year-old stuff. Geez, that's pretty good nowadays when the bourbon market we've got, where everything's like 4 years and they want to charge you $200 for it.
Yep. So we're going to let this go a few minutes here, and then we're going to do the quarterly drawing because we still have to do the sample giveaway after that. So We are going to let this go until all the CS13s. Why does CS13 sound like some kind of military call sign? Surely Sierra,
Mm,
1-3.
it's cast strength 13.
Yeah, I believe so. I can bring it back up one more time. No, Craft Spirits.
Oh,
Craft
Barrelcraft.
Spirits. 13-year gray label. I don't know what any of that means. Because putting a gray label on something does not change the flavor of the juice.
Oh, Whiskey Uncensored. The samples tonight were some Texas stuff. It's what was it? Magnificent Beast.
I'll play it one more time. Here it is. Here's the samples for after the quarterly draw. So if you want to get in on that, it's Super Chat, Super Sticker. You get 2 entries per dollar on those. And you get 2 entries.
CS13. CS13 sounds like a California gang name.
Yeah. That's what I was kind of. Well, either that or like a, CS13. That's yeah. They on 13th Street. Yeah, that's where they. Yeah. CS13. Oh my god.
Got an odd kind of aftertaste to it. Wouldn't mind seeing that at a little bit higher age statement. The proof is pretty good though.
What's the age on it?
Oh, it's 125 proof. Sheesh.
Oh, jeez. That's like foolproof ish.
Yeah, there's no age statement at all. It's a pick.
Well, they didn't call it foolproof at 125.
No,
that's
just a barrel 301 hand picked in 2021.
How in the hell did they hit exactly 125?
I don't know. 62.5 ABV. It's not bad.
CS13 for life.
I think a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Okay, Whiskey Nature. Whiskey Nature. I saw it put me in. I think.
Hey, Deland.
Yep. All right, got it.
Yep, he said, "Put him in, Coach."
All right, got it.
He's ready to play.
Man, we are setting records tonight, man. We are here for it. Now, we are in about 2 minutes. So the CS, the gang sign, whatever, CS13, we're going to spin that here in about a minute. And then we're going to get into the quarterly drawing.
Oh, yeah. Whiskey Uncensored. The Brits have humor, but it's a dry humor.
It's dry. It's like I want to take a soak in the tub, but it's too dry.
Well, I mean, have you seen Monty Python's circus?
Right. I love me some Monty Python. The little rabbit that was like ripping arms and legs off. That was
it's a wee bunny.
It's a wee bunny. Yeah. And I cannot, for the life of me, do a British accent. Every single time I try to do a British accent, I end up sounding like Steve Irwin. Oh, Kathy Bates. Wow, Kathy. I'm having
YKB.
Oh, for YKB. Oh my God. Thank you for reading words for me.
Yes, sir.
YKB. That makes it so much easier. Okay. Let me make this wheel right. Let me do the samples here and get YKB in here.
Okay. Get that right.
And I'm just doing YKB, not bro, but we all, whoops. Yeah. I hit the wrong damn thing. God damn it. Come on. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't hit paste, hit copy. Okay. 1. Damn. 5. And then, oh, there's my alarm going off. Okay. Wheel's good. Wheel's good. Coming back. Coming back. Here we go, guys. We're going to spin this thing for the last 14. This is 14 entries.
All right.
Good luck. All 31 on the wheel. It never ceases to amaze me. We just keep growing here. And Poncho 502.
Yeah. That's his first win tonight. And
That's
good one to
right.
win.
And it was worth the biggest number of entries to the next quarterly drawing. There we go. Now I'm getting rid of that thing. And then I'm getting rid of these slides out of the studio because it's time. It is time.
Uh-oh.
Drum roll for the quarterly drawing. So let me go ahead and present this screen. Quarterly drawing. The quarterly drawing has a black background. And I put the other one on a blue background so I would be able to tell who's what. Now I'm going to hit shuffle several times. And when I hit spin, this is for the number 1 prize tonight. If it, you can see the names over on the side that have bracket.
Yeah.
Those are members. If it lands on a member, I'm not going to shout it out. They automatically win. They do not have to be present. If it lands on someone without the M, please immediately type into the chat, I'm here. Okay. So I'm going to hit shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Would you look at the size of that wheel?
Boom. 4,121 entries.
Holy crap. And I cannot see who it's
No, we cannot tell who it's going to land on.
At all.
It's going
Who
to
is it?
be
Who is it?
everything spicy. Now it's
Phil.
Phil. Okay. And I haven't seen Phil here.
No, I haven't seen Phil in tonight.
Okay. But he won.
Yep.
Okay. That's number 1.
Do you remember?
Yes. He's been a member forever, dude.
All right.
Remove all instances. Shuffle, shuffle a bunch of times and hit spin again.
And we're going for second place.
Second place. So that was for the 24 note nosing kit and all that. This is for 2 ounces plus a glass and a lid.
Okay. Who's this?
We are landing on a member, Wigwag.
Wigwag Workshop.
Yes. I'm writing this down.
I don't know that one either.
Well, been a member. Been a member. There's more than one way to support the show. Okay.
Yep.
Then shuffle and spin. Watch it land on Kathy Bates. Watch. Kathy's got so many entries on here. I don't know how in the hell it's not landing.
Here comes Guani. Who is it? Who is it?
Jimmy's random content. All right, Jimmy's. Jimmy's random.
Here somewhere.
Oh, I know he's here. But all members won. Okay. So that was that. And we are getting down to the 5-minute warning here. But we're going to take a minute. Now, let me one more time. If you want to get in on the giveaway tonight, you get 2 entries for the samples, 2 entries for the quarterly drawing, and 2 entries for the halfway mark giveaway, which is a full bottle Nancy Fraley pick from Still Austin Distillery. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm getting some feedback here, Mark. I don't know if what's going on. I'm hearing myself, but I'm going to play this sample video one more time, and then we'll have a couple of minutes to get into it. So just to be clear on that, super chat, super sticker only. Every $1 gets you 2 entries to tonight's giveaway for the samples and the halfway mark giveaway and the next quarterly drawing. So you get 2, 2, 2.
Yep.
And now, right now, we have Whiskey Nose, Kathy Bates, Bourbon Nerd, Bourbon Bitch, Cody O, Jerry J, and YKB are in on the sample giveaway tonight. We are going to spin it here in about 5 minutes. So plenty of time to get something in. But this is why we like to get this thing over with, because we end at 8:30, and I want to make sure that everyone has a chance.
I will be right
I
back.
got William Hall down.
Just a second. Let's see here. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm going to go make the wheel good with William Hall here. All right. Whoops. And, oh, wow. Come on, technology. 5 and 10, 15, 20. There we go. Got wheels good. Wheels good. All right. So we hopefully somebody found a bourbon that they're interested in. I think my favorite tonight was probably, I hate to say this because I don't tend to go for barrel bourbon, but I want that. Well, that and the toasted. Those are the two I was interested in. I already dropped the slides off the screen. I can't go back to them. But it's the after party. Oh, Jerry J. Jerry J. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Let me see if I have Jerry J. Hey, take over, Mark. Let me
Yes, sir.
something over here.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna take it over.
Oh, Jerry Jones, I got you, man. You messaged me. I got you. I will send you the link for the after. Absolutely.
There you go. And Gawani too.
Well, Guani, I don't know. He needs to send me
He's on Facebook.
a message on Facebook. I just start going down through my
Okay.
IM, you know.
Now, Gawani's name is slightly different on Facebook.
Okay. Guani,
Starts with an
tournament.
R.
We are ramping up to do, I don't know if this is what you're talking about. We are doing whiskey brackets at the end, the fourth quarter here coming up. So October, November, December. And we're going to start sending stuff out here in the next few weeks for the round one. And then we're going to carry it through. The first one's going to be a on this or on the other. No, I got you, Jerry. Jay, I got you. I got you. I'll send you the link here in about 7 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to send out like a questionnaire type thing, and you have to fill it out and send it back. And whoever sends it back, you're in. And then we're going to do a trivia night, and then whoever we're going to pick 8, or like the top 8 people. We're not going to pick the top people from that night get to go to the next round. And then they're in the brackets, and then we're going to send them bourbons or whiskeys. It doesn't have to be bourbons. We're going to send the same thing. Whoever's head to head, we're going to send them the same stuff, and we're going to ask questions like, "What is this? Is this a bourbon? Is this?" The ones who answer the best move on to semifinals, and then we'll have a final night. But we're not doing it on Thursdays. It won't be on Thursdays. We're going to pick a different day. We're still going to do
Saturday or Sunday or something like that.
Right. We're still going to do this show on Thursday. We don't have time during the show to do these things. It'll be different nights that we do the other. Yeah. Whiskeys.
Whiskeys.
Yeah. Got to put the H in front of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, we could throw in some Japanese or some, Scotch or an Italian or Taiwanese.
The only rule I have for this is it has to be considered a whiskey.
Exactly.
Oh.
Try to be at least 80 proof.
Yeah.
In the U.S. But even then, it could be, like I say, like Cavalon. It's a Taiwanese whiskey.
Yeah,
it's more
as
than
long
80
as
proof.
it's a whiskey, right?
It's
cereal grains, 80 proof. It can be single malt. It can be multigrain. It can be whatever, but it has to be a whiskey. And
that's going to make it so interesting too, because
it's going to be
some of the questions and some of the the different whiskeys you're going to be able to try and be able to try to guess. It's going to be weird. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm Bourbon Bounty on Facebook. Now I have a page, and I also have I have my Bourbon Bounty page. If you look that up, but I also have I'm Bourbon Bounty on Facebook, like a person. So there's that.
I've seen that, Floki. I'm on the. I think I'll pass on that one.
Oh, 70 proof. Now it has to be at least 80 proof. US law. Put it that way. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and spin. I'm not seeing anything else come in. We are going to do the sample giveaway, guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people on the wheel tonight. We're going to hit the big shuffles here, and we're going to spin. Good luck, everybody. This is for Mark's Pick samples coming in.
All right. Who's going to get it?
Don't win tonight. You're still in, and Bourbon Nerd is going to take that one. Yes. Okay, Bourbon Nerd.
Do you have his or her address?
I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this right quick. This is why I wanted to get. Well, I don't have to remove anything because we're done. Yep. Okay, I am going. Whoops, I am going to scroll. Banner.
There you go with your email address.
If you won tonight, please send me an email to bourbonbounty2019@gmail.com. Say I won. Now, if you do that and you really didn't win, I'm gonna know, but you know what I mean. Bourbonbounty.9. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what all that boot shit is over there. But yeah, if you send me a friend request over there, I'll accept it and all that type of stuff. So, what's up?
It's a Namibian smoked whiskey, elephant dung smoked.
Yep.
I think I'll pass on that one.
I do not want to stop the malting process with smoky elephant dung. I do not. No.
That just it's not very, very appealing to me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
I mean, I have enough problem with peat moss. You know, I don't need it going through elephants. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, John.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Monkey shoulder.
Make my shoulder hurt just even thinking about it. Well, there you go. Buffalo smoked.
It is a natural resource. Yes, it is. And love me some elephants. Okay. I mean, honestly, rhinos and elephants, for whatever reason, when I go to the zoo, I love the rhinos and elephants.
I don't go to the zoo. I don't like
to see animals. I haven't been in forever, but when I would go, that was the ones I wanted to see.
Yeah.
And I was so happy one time. I was going to go see the rhinos, and every one of them they were out there about 20 feet away, and they all had their ass toward me.
Yep.
And it was almost like
Cheers.
in unison, they all just took a big dump at the same time. And I'm like, well, that was magical. You know?
It's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go. Yeah, I see what's going on here. Yeah, I see what they think of me. Stronger than American wine, best warm. I like warm sake. I do. I like
Yep.
warm sake.
Yeah, I like my sake warm. Well, some of the they have another one that's you keep refrigerated. It's like a lighter, fresher version of sake. I don't remember exactly the designation, but I like it good too.
Well, guys, it's 8:30. I hate to cut this beautiful conversation off, but we got to get out of here. So, hey, thanks for joining. I hope y'all had a great time. It's the beginning of a new quarter. We got a lot of entries down on the wheel. See you next time.
Peace, love, and whiskey, y'all.